Do college a better way. Go to getunbound.org/cow to get a free quote.
Trust me, there are plenty of videos out there about how to tell if you're a homeschooler. It's a well-covered topic. But have you ever woke up one morning and asked yourself, am I not a homeschooler? That's right, Blimey Cow presents You Might Not Be a Homeschooler If. One. And probably only. You might not be a homeschooler if you've only been to one prom.
You might not be a homeschooler if you know what grade you're in.
You might not be a homeschooler if you are currently experiencing a phenomenon called summer break.
You might not be a homeschooler if you look around your classroom and see people who it wouldn't be illegal to start a romantic relationship with.
You might not be a homeschooler if you know more than 4 bad words. Shoot, dang it, darn. 3.
If you've never told your teacher, I love you, Mom.
If you go to Disney World in the summer,
If you didn't feel guilty about just trying to remember all the bad words you know, you might not be a homeschooler. You might not be a homeschooler if the kids have bad attitudes, was never a reason you weren't allowed to watch a TV show.
You might not be a homeschooler if all your best friends are about the same age as you.
you might not be a homeschooler if you sleep at your desk. Oh, wait, actually, homeschoolers sleep at their desk too. It's called a bed.
You might not be a homeschooler if you spend fewer than 5 hours a week on Google Hangout talking to your internet friends.
You might not be a homeschooler if you've never been inside a grocery store between the hours of 8 a.m. and 3 p.m. on a weekday and had to endure the hurtful glares of people who thought that you were skipping school.
If you think a co-op is a Call of Duty thing,
If you didn't have the PBS Kids afternoon schedule memorized growing up.
If you've only ever spent money at a Chick-fil-A and you've never been paid by a Chick-fil-A, you might not be a homeschooler.
you might not be a homeschooler if you have any idea how to correctly use a combination lock.
You might not be a homeschooler if you've ever failed a class.
You might not be a homeschooler if you've never written a book report about your favorite book of the Bible. I like Ruth and Esther.
You might not be a homeschooler if you don't pretend that you have seen movies that you haven't.
You might not be a homeschooler if all these double negatives aren't bothering you.
If you hear that 2 of your friends are going to court and assume that means they've been arrested,
If all of your knowledge of homeschooling has come courtesy of this YouTube channel.
If your siblings are not your bestest friends, you might not be a homeschooler.
you might not be a homeschooler if when you hear the phrase say no to drugs, you immediately think of illegal drugs rather than just like any drug. Anything prescribed by a doctor.
You might not be a homeschooler if your commute to school takes any more than 30 seconds.
You might not be a homeschooler if all your friends are local.
If the only oil that is essential to your life is the kind that keeps your car going,
If your first crush was anyone but Gilbert Blythe.
If you feel tricked by this video because it's really still just aimed at homeschoolers, you might not be a homeschooler.
Stay tuned for bloopers!
Guys, it's summertime, which means fun in the sun, but it also means that you're trying to figure out what you're gonna do in the fall for school. I know that feels stressful and overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. I want you to do yourself a favor and check out Unbound. Unbound will help you do college a better way. You can earn college credits from the comfort of your couch by taking online courses, and they'll help you save a ton of money on your bachelor's degree. Plus, if you wanna take some courses this summer to get ahead for the fall, Unbound can help you do that too. Each course you take with them before or during college could save you thousands of dollars on your degree. And they guarantee that all of the credits transferred into your school. Plus they have a great community of students who do awesome stuff together. So if you're stressed out trying to figure out college, please get in touch with the folks at Unbound and they'll help you out. Go to getunbound.org/cow to get yourself a free quote and save money on your degree. That's getunbound.org/cow.
You might not be a homeschooler if you're homeless.
I don't get that one. What the heck?
Because you can't be homeschooled if you don't have a house. Right? Is that right? Is it backwards?
Is that right?
You might not be a homeschooler if you're homeless. Right. Yes, because you couldn't be, if you're not homeschooled,
Yeah.
if you're homeless. Okay. That's a way you would know for sure.
I didn't know